Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zane, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification button. Let's get right into this Quillen gameplay where we get 22 kills at the end of the game. Completely ridiculous stuff, and yeah, let's get right into how we did that. So first off, we're going to be starting near the dragon, of course, how I like to do it, because at 2 minutes, when the dragon spawns, so will your buff, the red buff in this case. So as soon as we're done contesting the dragon, we can just easily slide straight into our own jungle. That's what a lot of pro teams in other regions do as well. You know, if you watch GCS or ROV, that's like the pro series for other regions. They do the exact same thing 90% of the time. Sometimes there are some exceptions with Violet, with Zill, where you usually just always want to start blue. But anyways, this game, like I said, we're just going to be starting red, and you can see that the Nacroth has started blue because he's at his red buff by the time I'm at my blue buff. That means he started at the same side as me, pretty much. And yeah, you can see that the Quillen clear actually is quite slow now. That's just due to the nerfs that he's gotten on his damage, on his cooldowns, on his ultimate. Just everything has been hitting Quillen pretty hard, actually. He's not what he used to be sometimes. He's pretty easy to shut down, but that is not the case for this game, where we were actually able to pop off pretty hard. And it was there, you can see that I pre-order my boots right after I get the second tier jungle item. Generally, that's what you do want to be doing. And you can see we walk down here just getting ready for this dragon. I know I can't really contest the sentinel. That's because my support did die, and it's better off if I can just start this dragon as soon as it spawns. So leash it off with my first skill. We start attacking it. Like, I'm not even worried about anything right now. All I'm worried about is hitting this dragon. I can't see the HP bar because I'm in the way of it, so I look at the top of the screen where the HP bar is, and it shows that it's in punish range, so I instantly punish it. I chase down this Marja, not because I think I'm going to get the kill. I know I definitely am not going to get it, but what I was after there was the flicker that she did just use, so that's going to be a very good advantage for us. She now does not have that for another 2 minutes. That's all I wanted from chasing her down. A bit risky though, because we are low, so if the other team did know that I was this low, they could possibly invade me. That's why I just used my ultimate in the bush there. Not only will it give me damage to help clear the red, but it will also help me if the Nacroth, for example, tries to come and invade. You can see here though that he did try to invade, or excuse me, he did try to kill the Talonus at bot lane, which means that his red buff is going to be spawning because, like I said guys, at the first jungle clear, he's matched with me. So he wouldn't have time to gank bot and go back to the jungle. Since I'm already at my blue, he should already be at his red, but he wasn't. He was at bot lane. But since it's Nacroth, you can see he's actually pretty fast, and he went straight up to his red anyways. Crushed and Illumia, my entire team here, are just trying to fight. I jump straight onto the Superman and slow him down. I can see that Tulin's low. I try to jump onto this Superman, but actually the burn damage kills the Superman, so we were able to pick that up. I can see this Nacroth too. He was playing pretty safe. I'm not sure why he didn't dash away. He must have thought he could try to outmaneuver me and escape or something, but he wasn't, and we were able to pick up another kill, giving us a triple kill. We're now 4-0-1 at 4 minutes into the game, and I can already tell that this is going to be disastrous for the other team just because of how many kills we already have. Head down to the mid wave because, of course, guys, I did start at my red, so at the end of the day, I do want to be near that red again. Always want to be near it when it spawns. That will just help us out so much. We can see that the Marja here is rotating. Notice how I don't even use my ultimate. Just going to use my punish and my 2 first skills. You can see that the Nacroth was there. I actually missed my second skill over the wall, but it doesn't really matter because you can see their entire team is over here. It would have been a 4v2, and I'm not even sure if I did want to hop over that wall in the first place. So we just jump straight back onto the dragon. I know this is good because the Nacroth doesn't have his ultimate. The Nacroth doesn't even have his punish too. I don't either, but I know that Nacroth doesn't have his punish or ultimate, so there's really not too much risk involved with this, especially since we have control over the pit. I knew he didn't have either because he used his ultimate, fearing that we would dive him at his blue buff, and he also used his punish on his blue buff to secure it, since my Crash does have punish this game. You can see the Marja here. I'm just going to use my first skill. I'm not going to use my second yet. That's because I didn't know if she was going to hop over the wall. I can see Nacroth uses all 3 dashes. I'm just going to jump straight onto him, then I'm going to hop out. Don't want to re-engage under the tower because there's a good chance that I would have died if I did that. But yeah, guys, notice how I didn't use my second skill on the Marja yet because I didn't want to do that and have her flicker over the wall. That would have been a terrible day for us, so it's just better off if I just use my first skill. A lot safer for us. You can see that the Superman tries to chase the Zuka under tower. We are there for protection though, and the tower slows down Superman enough to the point where he cannot get back into his flight mode, and he eventually dies from my punish. I give the Illumia the blue there. That's because we killed the Nacroth while he had his own blue buff, so we already have it. You can see it's up for another like half of its duration. Jump onto the Slumber here again, guys. Not using my second skill right away because that is used as my mobility spell. Here we jump onto the Nacroth. As soon as we kill the Lumber, we use our ultimate again. That's because the ultimate gives you damage. Ultimate gives you about like, I don't even know how much, 100 AD or something. It's kind of like a Verisult where if you proc it, it will give you extra stats. That's kind of the deal. So I wanted to use that while we were fighting the Nacroth just to have more damage to burst him down. Anyways, you can see the Zuka and me are setting up to gank this top lane. As soon as Superman, I can see him moving. I know that he wants to go and clear that wave. Zuka lands a nice ult, and we are actually able to burst down that Superman. Kind of risky though, because I never landed the second skill, and the second skill is what slows the Superman, I'm pretty sure. That's the skill with the slow, and that's what counters a Superman so hard when he's on the other team versus Quillen. Because Superman, if you jump onto him when you have red buff on Quillen, he can basically never get flight mode again. It's just completely ridiculous how hard it can counter. Trying to clear the mid wave here, but for one, I don't want to be too risky, and I also just want to go straight back into my jungle. So I ult away and start this red buff again, where of course you always want to be back to that red buff when it's spawning. I can see two of them are low down bot, so I'm just going to ultimate over here, see if I can make anything happen. Jump onto this Nacroth, and we were able to damage him pretty hard, but I know someone's in that bush next to the Nacroth, so I'm not going to engage too hard, and also I didn't want to risk anything too hard. You can see the Superman here, so I'm just instantly going to jump onto him, use my ultimate again, just getting more damage, and able to dive him under tower. Again, use the second skill, use the ultimate again, guys. You can see that I use it just while fighting. Jump onto this Nacroth while he dashes away. It tries to knock me up, he misses, and that is a super clean triple kill for us. We are now 12-0 and 2 into this game. We are definitely pushing our advantages to the max here, just keeping up while we are ahead. By accident here, I take the blue buff from my Illumia, KZ Fox, so I'm sorry for that. I almost knew that it was going to take it. I'm not sure why I even hit it, to be honest. That was bad by me. I thought I was just going to leave it at 1 HP or something, but unfortunately I ended up taking it. I guess I'm a little bit too fed for the time being, you know, 8 minutes into the game, so I didn't expect that much damage to be dealt. Anyways, we're going to run over here, take this dragon, and we are looking down bot lane. You can see the Marja actually got vision on from the thing, or from the bird, excuse me. And guys, I actually heard her ult going off. You know, as soon as I killed her, I heard her ult animation, so she was just a second off, or a fraction of a second even, from being able to survive that. But we probably would have just chased her down anyways. It's good that the bird got the vision of the Marja there, because if you don't have vision of someone in a bush and you use your second skill, the second skill doesn't do any damage. It needs to like lock onto a target, and it can't do that if you don't have vision. So if you jump onto someone while they're in a bush, even though you land exactly where they are with the second skill, it will deal no damage. It's pretty dumb, I know, but that's just how it is with Quillen. You can see that we take the camp there, and the Nacroth just hops out of the bush. Not even going to bother to chase him, really. But we can see that the red buff spawned, so I'm just going to stay around. I instantly jump onto this Nacroth. We're able to deal some massive damage. We did get the backstabs off. We were hitting him in the back, getting those crits, but he was able to dash away in time, and he luckily survived. You can see that the Tulin here is just staying out. He must have thought that he was in a bush. He's actually a lot tankier than I thought he would be, so I instantly just jump onto this Lumber to try and get out. Again, just jump onto this Lumber. Ultimate, guys, look at that. I took a tower shot, and the Nacroth kills me with his enhanced base attack. We could have played that so much better, guys. You could just see how tanky that Tulin was, though. I really didn't expect that. Just with that Orb of the Magi giving him those 100 HP procs every 30 seconds. You can see right there, I'm looking over the ability, seeing how much HP exactly it gives him, because he was just so tanky. And also Ray's Blessing giving him that shield and lifesteal whenever he hit me. He was just not dying at all. But yeah, we definitely could have played that a lot better. We even tried to ulti away, and we managed to take a tower shot. I thought that that was maybe going to just kill me straight up, but we lived just like 1 HP after that. Yeah, pretty not great, but we're still 14-1, nothing to really complain about. You can see we're getting our Omniarms. We almost have a full build at 10 minutes into the game. 9k gold at 10 minutes. All we need left is the revive item, and we will be completely set for this match. You can see they're doing the dragon, so I'm just going to hop over this wall here. Don't even care about ulting. I just wanted to get the buff as soon as possible, so I really didn't care that I just used my ult on nothing. You can see the lumber there, just ults trying to steal it, but he's way off. Just sitting around mid right now, really nothing else to do on the map except for Darkslayer, and of course between me and Darkslayer is the mid wave, so I need to stay around there anyways. You can see the red buff is up right now. You can see it just got taken actually, and we're just going to take the Sentinel. They now know we're here because they can look in the map and see that the Sentinel just got taken. Superman is here. That's such an easy gank for us. You can see we're so fast right now. We just use our punish, use our first skill, instantly jump onto him with our second skill, and we hit him again. And guys, look at that burn damage. He was not able to escape. That's due to the new buff that the dragon got. You can see this lumber on the other side of the wall just being super aggressive. We're going to dive him under tower, of course, hit his back while he's casting his ultimate, and he had no chance to even cast that ulti. For some reason, my cursed ult's there. I'm not really sure why he did that. I said, what the fuck? I guess it might have been a bug or something. Maybe it was lagging. Anyways, you can see the Marja and the Tulin under tower. You can see the knockout there. Tries to jump. I instantly jump straight behind him and finish off that Marja as well. Somehow that Tulin had vision of me. I don't even know how he had that. I didn't know that you could have vision of me when I was just standing near the wall like that. But good to know because he did cast his ultimate onto me. Anyways, you can see that we're just going to buy our Blade of Eternity right there. That's going to give us a nice advantage. We can be a lot more aggressive. You can actually see that the Superman dives under the tail there, and I'm watching, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're dead, because there's nothing I can do for her at that point. I'm already half HP, so I'm just going to run back into my own jungle, get my buffs, get that lifesteal off with the Omni Arms, with the Soul Reaver, and we are already full HP. You can see how low the cooldowns are on a Quillen at this point in a game. 5 seconds on my ultimate as soon as I come out of it. Just crazy stuff. You have to have super quick fingers, I guess, to be playing a Quillen this late into the game. Kind of like Morin, you know, with his ultimate and knockback. See the dragon spawning right now, so of course we're just going to go and take that nice and easily. Of course, as soon as it turns, you want to be dashing with your second, just so you always have that backstab damage. See Narkoth jumping here, so I'm instantly just going to jump onto him. He lives with no HP, so I'm just going to jump on the Tulin, instantly jump onto this lumber, then jump onto this Superman because the Narkoth runs away. As soon as that happens, I ultimate, then instantly jump onto the Marja. You can see how fast I use my abilities there, guys. I instantly ult towards the Marja, then second skill, then first skill, because you do want to be getting the damage. The extra damage stacks that the ultimate gives you. Again, look at this. The Nacroth goes straight behind him as soon as he's using his ultimate, and he is done. All you have to do is just go straight behind him when he's casting that ult, and he cannot do anything. Super clean game, guys. Look at that disgusting Quillen damage where they literally could not do anything. As soon as I got some early game kills, that was just it for them. You could basically close the book on this game as soon as you saw me being 4-0-1 that early into the game. It was just a complete stomp and super well played by us. You can see right there 43% damage, super well played, 23% tanked, and 13k gold, guys. I'm pretty sure we had like a 1k gold per minute lead or something like that, or excuse me, 1k gold per minute just for us. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for maybe Zill. I'm not sure which one I'll upload first. I got 2 videos right now, but I'll talk to you all in the next video. Peace out, everyone.